They're not here. Or the purple app chat. Fuck! Graphic warning, potential triggering subjects in this game.
Welcome to the Abandoned Records Division of the Valiograd Republic. I am Vera, your Population Commissioner. Uploading current data. Current population of Valiograd, 1. Please do not be alarmed. This statistic serves as a rare proof. Loneliness and togetherness may sometimes be one and the same.
Oh, I love the vibes of this game, dude. I'm a fan of the vibes of this game. I can tell you already. Hold on, I want to see how loud it is for chat. Is the volume good for you guys? Because it's a little loud for me. I'm gonna turn it down a little bit. Phone or book? Go to balcony. What's the balcony? So there's a visual novel. I have no idea. I literally just saw this and I thought it looked cool. Do we go back in time? Okay, so that's forward in time. So this is at 11:30. Can we do anything here? Clicking around. Nope, going back. Turning it down a little bit more. I just want, you guys can hear me over the game properly, right? Yes, chat? No chat?
It's the last day of school. I don't feel like joining the crowd outside. All that cheering, hugging, shouting, just not my scene.
Girl, I promise you, go outside,
So
you'll meet some cool
instead,
people.
I opened the book Lena gave me for my birthday. She'd wrap it in a newspaper. I'm sure right now she's somewhere quiet, watching from afar, thinking about the 4 years behind us.
Oh. Okay.
It's the last day of all.
Okay, same thing. Same thing.
I read this. Let's meet tonight by the river after everyone has left. Would you like to come? She wrote.
Is this Yuri? Is this gay?
At 90. That would you like to come part? It's just for show. This isn't an invite. It's just a sentence telling me what I'm supposed to do. If she actually wanted to see me, she'd have found me instead of texting, like she always does.
Okay.
I read this. Let's meet at 19:30. That would you, this,
cool.
If she,
that just flashed by. Go to balcony. I'm assuming we had to do that first before we got anything on balcony. View!
I can see the bridge and the grass by the river from here. It's still early for the meeting.
What was it, 1930, 7:30?
Time in Valiograd flows at its
Okay, this is Russia.
It never rushes anyone. But the moment I think about moving, it holds its breath and stands still, as if it doesn't want to mess with my decision.
Music needs to get turned down just a little bit. It's hard to hear her over the music.
I'm not sure if I'll go see Lena.
Even though the music is very good.
I can see the time in value, but at the moment I'm not sure if I'll go see Lena. Maybe I'll just drop by while passing through, by the river, as if it were a total coincidence.
Okay, return to the library. Okay, but that brings us forward in time. That's definitely where we're supposed to go. Go to corridor. Okay. 12:30. Shoo. Shoo.
Valiograd High School, number 12. It must have seen every kind of storm within its walls.
Shoo.
And among these whispers, drifting through the halls like a weary, breathless wind, there is one I can hear most clearly. The common murmur of those unhappy with themselves. I think the voices are heading towards the restroom.
Voices are heading towards the restroom. Let's check out the chemistry
lab.
life.
I asked Lena was if she remembered the day we first met.
Okay.
Wasn't it in the chemistry lab, she said, and it threw me off a bit. So I reminded her of that night. I fell asleep on the bus and missed my stop. I got off in some neighborhood I never heard of, rain pouring down. I stood under a street lamp, trying to figure out where I was, when our eyes met.
Sorry, I didn't expect this girl to look so Russian and so anime at the same time.
I told her all this just as it happened. Even said I felt the future shift a little in that moment. But Lena insisted it happened much later. Sometimes memories act like uncanny creatures, shifting places the moment I blink or turn away or simply stop looking.
What happened to your nose, girl? Do I enter the... Okay, this has to be lesbians, because, like, these are little hearts, right? Yeah, little hearts. Notebook.
When the crowd thinned out and lights faded, I began to suspect this wasn't really my story.
Okay, still, it's so hard to hear her voice, at least for me, over the music.
I felt the same way.
Is that SFX?
Lena found it and returned it next day. She added strange drawings across my memories. One looked like a crying potato that suspiciously resembled me.
Dun. Okay, what? Huh? So this does nothing? Game developers, please, I'm begging you. That does literally, these do literally nothing. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna turn the game down. Right? I turn the game down a little bit. Nope, I wanna do this. I turn the game down to like 55 and then we just crank it.
When the crowd thinned out and lights faded, I began to suspect this wasn't really my story at all. I felt the same way in second. Lena found it. One looked like a crying potato that's suspicious.
Okay, wait, does it change it? I can't tell. I literally cannot tell if it changes shit or not. Because it's not changing in the moment.
Resembled me.
This game came out not that long ago, 9/32. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa.
Has already come. Well, there's no escape. I just want to get through this with as little pain as possible.
Whoa, what the fuck? Wait, I'm so lost. Did I spend too much time in here?
When the crowd thinned, I felt the same. Lena found it and returned it next day. One looked like a crying potato that suspiciously resembled me.
Go back. Okay, now it's 12:30. Am I on a timer? Restroom. 1:15. Well, we look cute. This is a good, hold on, chat. I gotta get a print screen done. Where the fuck is my print screen button? Thank you.
You have a face, but it's the kind of face that seems like
Yeah,
it
yeah.
might say something at first glance. Yet, when you are not looking, it keeps its silence. It just sits there. That's my face.
That is your face, girl.
Here's a question. Can a person long for something they have never lived?
That's gotta be a translation mistake. Girl, I'm gonna be so real with you. You're probably depressed. Get on some, I don't know, man. Need some escitalopram, some Lexapro.
Great loves, fights, and reconciliations. I have heard them all from others, mostly the old ones.
Sounds like you need therapy, girl. Oh,
That tiny
geez, so
flex, hoping to look a little better.
Oh, I get that.
Who cares?
Oh! Okay. Oh shit. Okay, we gotta be on a timer.
Can I turn back to the library now? No, too late. We already made eye contact.
Oh, there's a different one. Ending 2. What the fuck did I do different? Reach the second ending without rushing. Window?
Lena gave me this book at our hiding spot by the river, just before they built the bridge. Why build a bridge when we already have a boat? She said. Honestly, back then I agreed with everything she
I wonder if this is gonna be my game theory. If we're like
I hate that bridge, I told her.
reliving the same dream every time we get an ending.
Let's never cross it, she said. Let's kill everyone who crosses it, I said. Okay, that's a bit much, she replied. I agreed with her. She was right. I was being dramatic.
Okay, so that was at the window. Go to the corridor. 12:30. I wonder if anything changes if I go exit to curtain. 2:30. Wall.
Last year, I told Lena cutting her hair short was a terrible idea. My punishment was getting thrown right into this wall. The buckle of my bag cracked the concrete. Now, whenever I stand here, my eyes find that tiny fracture again and again.
I get that. Examine crack.
I know I don't want to remember this, but I do anyway.
What the fuck is your buckle made out of?
So you slipped away like a rat, waiting for nightfall to dive into darkness. The dark took you
Oh, there
in,
it is.
and you let
Holy
it
shit.
happen. I still feel its weight. As if someone built this wall just to collapse in one clean piece, right onto me.
So, guys, I don't remember my poems or all, but I'm like the way they're speaking, I can't tell if it's like a translation issue or if it's like or if this is like a issue with me not knowing like if this is like these poems, guys. Am I supposed to be getting
My
something?
eyelids swollen from crying.
Finally closed. I fell asleep.
asleep.
See, like this makes you feel like it's a poem. My eyelids swollen from crying. Finally closed. I fell asleep. Okay, go back. 9:32.
She's here. I have to stay calm. Just don't let her notice I'm trembling.
Okay. Oh, did I say 9:32? 7:32. Ending 3. Oh, there's 7 endings. Wait, we keep on losing a heart, and they show up here. I want to see, is it different in Russian? Oh, I'm not going to know anything.
It's the last day of school.
Fuck, I closed it. Shit. Okay, go to corridor. Exit to garden. Go back. Okay, so the garden doesn't lead anywhere. Turn to library, 11.
It's the last day. All that I'm. It's the all that I'm. It's the all that I'm sure.
Go to balcony. I don't know how. Make an announcement.
Sometimes I make announcements for the abandoned sectors from here.
Oh, are we not?
I usually find the
Abandoned
notices
sector.
pinned to the board and read them when it's their turn. Just a button and a microphone. It's an easy job.
Welcome to the Abandoned Records Division of the Valiograd Republic. I am Vera, your field commissioner, uploading current data. 12% of our forests regularly change position on the map. Windows stay where they are, yet show a different view each morning. I must tell you this, most people who go missing vanish while believing they never moved. At night, the mountains glow with an unusual light. From afar, it looks like a moonlight playing tricks.
I'm like
Up
expecting
close,
like a big.
You see each tiny thought in your mind was born from a vast universe.
The cosmos is not in the sky. It hides inside the mountain's body. It leaks outward through openings no wider than a fingertip, watching you with indescribable
guys,
curiosity.
I
Don't
think it's
worry.
really cute,
These readings reflect the natural rhythm of Valiograd ecosystem.
but I keep expecting something big and scary to show up, but I literally think it's a poem horror game about, not even a horror game, just atmospherically horror, well, like sad lesbians. Okay, it's 4 o'clock now. Book.
I've checked everywhere. There is no one else in the school but me. Just put the book away already. Its pages are empty anyway.
Yeah, like I'm a little tense, but also like I wish I.
I've checked.
Okay,
Just put the.
go to balcony. 4:30. Oh. View.
Right here, when I close my eyes, I imagine how magnificent it would be to fly.
Girl, I promise you, killing yourself is not the right move here. God damn it! I knew we were gonna take her.
Early this year, Lena stayed with me for about a month. She said she was depressed. It was a rough time, but I secretly loved it. I mean, of course I felt sorry for her. One evening, out of boredom, we opened the fridge and sat facing it. On the shelf, there was just a single tangerine. We both knelt before it like worshippers, silently devoted.
Sorry, I got kind of quiet there, but I like really wanted to
I
focus
tried
on what's
to keep
going
a
on.
straight face, thinking Lena must be feeling better now. But she burst into tears.
I can't tell if we're laying in the grass. Okay, I don't know if we jumped off because it seems like we can just. I think we're. First of all, it didn't look like we were that high in the air, but. Okay, it's way past 7:30 now. Leave the
It
school.
was a freezing day. Snowflakes melted mid-air before they could touch the ground. When Lena saw it snow, she abandoned our beer plan and insisted we just walk instead. We talked about nonsense and laughed at things only two of us found funny, like always. Then we stopped by a phone booth. Lena picked up the receiver and mashed buttons, even though she knew it was broken. Nothing happened. Later, she suddenly complained, wishing we bought beer after all.
Okay.
Her complaining grew louder, wilder, almost too much. I watched her, amused. I bent down to pet a passing cat, tripped on the curb and fell. The whole school swarmed me. I saw Lena a little distance away, laughing so hard she couldn't breathe.
So the story in this are not matching up.
Then somehow, we ended up here, in this parking lot. And out of nowhere, I asked her what she'd do after graduation. She looked at me. Her eyes were so moist. I could see everything clearly there. I saw a city I'd never been to, street by street. A neon-lit square, a record shop with a deep blue curtain in the window.
Trans people are epic. True.
Even the cafe where she
TikTok
ate in the
she
evenings.
speaking facts. Okay, we went back after. Okay, 8:30. Oh, we got here on
Years
time.
of breathing the same air as her, closer than I've been to myself. She spoke for me when I stopped speaking. She broke every excuse I made to myself. Lena shaped all my darkness into a velvet flower. Countless times, it was Lena, always there with her warnings, telling me never to cross the bridge.
Here's my little brain thought, right? Lena ended her own life, and our character keeps reliving the same nightmare over and over and over. And that's why she keeps on saying like, no, like every time we go to speak to her, we don't know, and that's why we're always late, and she's blaming herself. But I could be wrong.
In that moment, I blinked, turned away, or stopped looking. Everything shifted places. Don't you dare open your mouth.
Okay. Oh, we start at 4 o'clock now. Okay, so we're just stuck doing this now. Go to balcony. We have return to library, maybe? Is there anything back here now? No, go to balcony. We already did view.
Right here, when I...
Yeah. Fly. 6 o'clock. Walk into the
I have
darkness.
to walk into the darkness. Because if no one walks towards it, the darkness just stays right where it is. You don't go to the edge of the light just to see what's there.
It's 6 o'clock again. Backyard, inner courtyard. We'll do backyard first. Photo album.
One day, we found an old photo album on the side of the courtyard, where we always used to hang out. I wondered why anyone would leave something like that out on the street. It was just lying there in the open. When we opened it, unfamiliar faces stared back at us. Still, we kept turning the pages. There was no reason not to look.
Okay, so this has got to be... Yeah, I think I was right.
Lena
Because she's
started
obviously going
making up
through
names
previous
for the people in
memories.
the photos. She claimed that we lived in the same neighborhood and that she knew them. I have to admit, the stories she told were quite funny. Of course, the places didn't look like our streets, and the dates didn't match her stories at all. I mean, it felt like another country. We didn't leave the album there. We walked a few streets, came to a less familiar place, and left it on another corner. You have to keep the wrong memories especially well hidden, because you never know who might find them. Something weird happened when we were taking our graduation photos. We were excited and didn't know what
Oh,
to
they
do.
did graduate.
Lena tied up her hair at the last moment. I couldn't manage to smile. The photographer was in a hurry as if we were staying in
but
the
yeah.
frame for too long. When the shoot was over, we were both unhappy. We never really looked at that photo again anyway.
Or do you mean that you never looked at them again?
Maybe it too ended up in another album that a stranger will one day find. A memory that doesn't belong to us, carried from place to place beyond our control.
Okay. Gym. 9:30. Ooh, that's... I don't like that, guys.
The hall was empty. The stands faded into the dark. The ceiling stretched too high, and despite the lights being on, the space never felt quite bright enough. Hard to believe, but the floor had cracked right down the middle. It wasn't cold that spread from the crack, it was darkness. And within that darkness lay a body, uncovered, left as if in a rush, as though no one had dared to pause and truly look.
Oh, is that a hospital gurney?
I couldn't tell who it was. I didn't see the face, or maybe I didn't want to.
This has to be Lana.
But I noticed something. No one was crying, no one was running, no one was screaming. You know how, during roll call, the teacher's voice drifted through the room in the exact same rhythm, the exact same tone.
Sorry,
Names are read one by one.
I don't think
and
I've
the
literally
answer
ever
without
experienced a roll call in my life, now that I think about it.
It's not the meaning that matters, but the melody. The whole list rests in our minds like a poem learned by heart. Then, at some point,
It did kind of
a
just
name
show up.
comes, and silence follows. The teacher pauses. A brief, tiny pause. Then the list moves on, even though the harmony of the poem has already been broken.
Okay, so this is a
That name
poem-based
is never
game.
called again. Not the next day, nor the week after.
She must have, like, Lana must have died
The
before
poem simply
graduation.
rewrites itself in our minds, and no one asks why. That body was just like that. It was there, and whatever it had endured, it disrupted the rhythm of the whole. And that is precisely why I need to bring them back.
Okay. I want to do Under the Floor.
For a while, Lena would tell me horror stories she'd heard somewhere, and then get me to do the rituals from them. That's how we started playing eerie, unsettling, and strange games together. When she was with me, she tried to act calm, but I knew she was scared deep down.
I'm scared!
And we kept pushing the game a little further every day, until that day.
You're hopping off now that it's getting scary. Okay, I see.
When she came up to me that day, her eyes looked different than usual. She said she hadn't just heard a story, but a real summoning ritual, and that she needed a blackboard. We didn't want to do it in the classroom, so we came to the locker room instead. At the far end
Your
of the
grandma seems
room
cool as fuck.
stood that massive blackboard. Lena explained the rules first. Wait until midnight. Draw a bird right in the center of the board with chalk, but give it only one wing. Do not draw the other. Close your eyes and whisper. You can't fly with one wing. If you think you paid your debts,
Whoops.
do not look back. I didn't get any of it. Besides, I had no intention
Yo, what game is
of
this?
waiting
It
until midnight.
is
She didn't want to wait either.
called... Shit. The Dissolution of the Silent Union.
That day, we decided to put an end to these horror games. We weren't even sure what we were trying to summon anyway. But now I know.
Wait for midnight.
It's almost time. The chalk is in my hand, but my fingers are trembling. I drag the chalk across the board's cold, rough surface.
I'm like sitting back in my chair. Hold on, let me sit. I'm like leaning really far back.
A crooked body, a head, a beak, and on the left side a huge wing with messy feathers as if caught in the wind. I leave the right side empty.
Okay. Oh, god damn it, dude.
When I closed my eyes, I felt a slight dizziness. I noticed I hesitated as I breathed. But I must not pause when I whisper. You can't fly with one wing, take mine. Nothing happened. The bird is still there, a lifeless, one-winged chalk mark.
I don't want to do it.
That sound, less like wings fluttering and more like bones striking a hard surface.
Okay.
My heart feels like it's going to tear through my ribcage. I remember the rule.
Okay.
If you paid your debt, never look back. But the sound is right behind me. I want to see it fly.
God fucking damn it, dude. Oh, I don't want to look. No.
Curiosity won over fear.
Oh.
Did I really expect that chalk bird on the board?
Oh my god. I thought something bad was gonna happen. Fuck.
I feel an unbearable pain in my right shoulder. I think my skin is tearing.
Oh?
I imagine a huge wing bursting out of my shoulder, its feathers scattered, stark white, coated in chalk dust. Was this the price of my imagination? To become a bird with a broken wing, even if it's made of nothing but chalk dust. If I can fly to Lena, that body won't lie there anymore, silent at the center of the split floor.
Oh, okay. That didn't end it. Chirp, chirp. What's up, bird?
The hall was empty. The stands faded into the dark. The ceiling stretched too high, and despite the lights being on, the space never felt quite bright enough. Hard to believe, but the floor had cracked right down the middle. It wasn't cold that spread from the crack, it was darkness. And within that darkness lay a body, uncovered, left.
Okay. We already did this. I was like, did we already do this?
That is.
So we already did it under the floor. Oh, it's
When the
midnight
bell
still.
rang, everyone rushed toward the door at once. Chairs scraped noisily, bags were grabbed. People poured into the hallway, but we stayed where we were. We weren't in a hurry. Lena packed her bag slowly on purpose, just like always. She didn't zip it up, didn't stack her notebooks neatly. She was stretching the time. I bent down to take off my school shoes and put on my walking shoes. Just then, Lena ran over and gave one of my shoes a quick kick. My shoe flew out of the open window. For a moment, I didn't know what to do. I remember being caught between getting angry and laughing. It was too early to go home anyway. When we stepped into the yard, it still felt like daytime, warm and full of colors, as if the day didn't want to end. In the yard, Lena and I would always sit side by side, looking in the same direction. Even the moments when we didn't speak were a kind of silence that belonged to us. In those moments, whenever I asked, "What are you thinking about?" she would always say the same thing. "I'm thinking about you."
Yeah, these are gay. They're gay.
Yes, she was thinking about me, but to be thought of isn't the same as truly existing. Thoughts don't fit inside a body. They can't carry a face, a voice, or a photograph.
I do like how they use liminal spaces in this
They can
game.
sit on a bench
Why are
and
you
wait.
here? Okay,
They can
it's
send a message in the evening.
11:59 still.
They are only remembered on warm, colorful days, then quietly set aside. Lena was holding on to something that reminded her of good days. A kind of inner warmth, like a small keepsake carried in a wallet or tucked inside a book. It worked for a while. Then one day she realized it no longer did, and I realized that she had realized it. If both sides had already realized everything,
Oh,
why we have
didn't
to
mean to
fight
skip that.
this duel by the river, when the outcome is already decided, and we both know it's over? I'll never understand.
Okay, from that line, it's like obviously they had a fight, split up, and I think Lana ended up
As if she left the story just
killing
before
herself.
the end, and wouldn't rest without playing out that final scene. The right place, one last line, the light slowly fading, and exiting the stage with a stylish melancholy. Besides,
I was just
once
thinking this
something
game's
is
very
over,
melancholic.
what does it change to give it a name, to hold a ceremony, or to announce it out loud? When the curtain fell, she knew very well that as she kept moving on, I'd be left standing there, watching her go. The yard knew it. The bridge knew it too. The school walls, the echoes lingering in the hallways, the chill of the evening, they all knew. Some people just pass through, others stay behind. A school doesn't remember names, it remembers absences. Who faded away, and which desk was never filled again. For some, the school stops being just a place and turns into an obstacle. They can't take a single step outside of it. When we stepped into the yard, it still felt like daytime, warm and full of colors. In the yard, Lena and I always sit side by side, looking off in the same direction. In those moments, whenever I asked, "What are you thinking about?" she would always say the same thing.
I don't know why, but like I don't know, man. This game is making me sad.
"I'm thinking about you." Yes, she was thinking about me. But to be thought of isn't the same as truly. I stood up.
I'm gonna cry!
I didn't even realize I was clenching my fists. Lena reached out. She took my hand. We waited for a moment.
I know my VTuber's smiling, but I'm like sad.
Then, in the middle of the yard, with no one watching, we spun around.
This is really sweet.
It lasted only a moment. It was one of those moments that would lose its magic if it went on for even a second longer. It ended exactly where it needed to end. The school quietly saved this to its memory.
Okay. Damn. Oh yeah, Heartbreak 5. 6 o'clock. Bench. We haven't done inner courtyard yet. We'll do inner courtyard. 6:45. Music room.
I remember looking at Lena a little too long when she handed me an empty cassette. She must have noticed the blank look on my face, because she gave a slight shrug and said, "You can record something on it." "What should I record?" I asked. "Whatever you want," she said. I decided to record the sound of the school. I walked through the corridors during the break. Locker doors slammed, someone shouted as they ran, and in one classroom, chalk screeched against the board.
Sorry, so because this is an abandoned school, I wonder if the school shut down after Lena died.
The sounds piled on top of each other. I didn't like any of them. Then I stepped into the inner courtyard. That vast space with its high ceiling where the light filtered down from above. The noise softened here. The echo dulled the sounds. This time I decided to record not the crowd, but the air itself.
Also, Bird, I see you say Yuri, spam Yuri.
I pressed the button on the cassette player and waited. That's when I realized I was sitting right across from the music room. The door was half open, and a guitar could be heard from inside. The melody was steady. It wasn't in a hurry. It blended into
By the way,
details of
the fact,
courtyard.
dude, this indie
Rising
game, I love
upward and drifting
small
back
indie
down.
games like this. Like, genuinely, like, one of my favorite things ever. They always have some of the best sound design in games.
Like someone was humming.
Because this originally was on
itch.
itch.io.
On the way back that evening, we shared the headphones. As the cassette played, Lena nudged me with her elbow at one point. "Stop," she said. "Rewind." The soft hum of the courtyard, the clean melody of the guitar, and that faint murmur. Lena listened to that part over and over again. Each time she seemed to get a little closer to it. Then suddenly she paused. She took out her earbud, wished me a good evening, and walked away. We were close to her house. After Lena left, I put both headphones on and listened again. There really was something in that moment. It wasn't hard to Once words are set free, they are bound to touch something. Lena didn't want to repeat those words. Neither will I.
Okay. 7:05.
There was no light. I stood in front of a thick door, rusted and heavy. The lamp lighting the boiler room below was about to die. Even so, the boilers were still running, casting a deep orange glow. No one had told them to stop. I went down. Like a devotee, I surrendered to the darkness, feeling my way through. I knew what I had to do. I grabbed the coal sack and started dragging it. The dull sound it made across the concrete was enough to drown out the pain in my hands. My strength faded, but I didn't fall. Because if I fall, your world freezes. I can't stop to think whether what drips from my palms is blood, or the tears of these exhausted boilers. I must hurl the sack into the heart of the fire, so the hum can begin.
Okay, so yeah, this is a 100% the school being abandoned. And I wonder if she's... Okay, I initially thought this was a dream, but I wonder if she's here and we're seeing different possibilities? I still like... I don't know. I feel like this is still a dream because it definitely is liminal space feely, but...
The hum is the hymn of this building, a faithful rhythm that has never changed for years. Look, the pipes are expanding. The metal creaks, it suffers, but it stands, just like once we did, just like I do now. The school doesn't wake to the sound of the bell in the morning. This place breathes first. This darkness wakes first. No one knows this hidden awakening. No one asks what sweat, what torment this warmth is drawn from. But the concrete knows, the iron knows. These walls know every drop of sweat I've shed for you. No one remembers which underground ritual this heat comes from, Lena. Not even you see how I'm falling apart down. Look at me. I'm standing ankle deep in water. This is a dark, soot-stained baptism. I'm not washing away our sins in this water. I'm washing away the cold. I'm ready to burn here 1,000 times for you. Heat is patient. Even when metal grows weary and falls to its knees, it remains standing. Heat is powerful, powerful enough to melt a frozen world with a single hum.
I was gonna say something, but I like
Heat
want
is
to
alive.
let this play
It
out.
breathes quietly through the pipes. Heat knows everything. Even that all that is solid will dissolve before it. All the cold corridors will vanish beneath its warmth. All that is holy will be profaned in these sooty waters and be trampled underfoot. They will fade away like the old warning signs at the entrance of the boiler room, and people will finally be forced to confront the brutal realities of their lives. Heat never ends. Now I see everything like a blurred image through a soot-stained window. The sacrifice is frozen in the dark, encased in ice, but the fire is still here. Which means those left down here in the dark can keep the ones above alive.
Oh, God. Oh, shit. So that's that area just done. Because I didn't... 7:30.
What could I even do? What was done was done.
Oh?
Nothing I did would change the
7:32.
shape of what had already happened. If you are standing at the edge of a cliff with nowhere to go but down, and you are tired of waiting, at least you look at the wheel.
Play my femboy roommate next.
If you are
No.
braver, you test your limits a little. But 4 days,
Oh,
I
shit.
ignored everything. Ignoring it was more exhausting than I had expected. When the indifference became unbearable, I decided to find Lena. After a 10-minute walk around the neighborhood, I managed to find her. She was never good at hiding. When she saw me, she knew the moment had come. She took a deep breath. She was about to speak. Her lips moved. I knew what she was going to say. I knew it would hurt. In that moment, I realized I wasn't ready for it. I wished I had stayed home. Why did I want to face it? Why now? Right then, a miracle happened, and a violent noise erupted behind us. As people ran toward the sound, I stayed where I was for a few seconds. Then I took a few steps toward it, as if stepping into the noise would somehow set things right. Just then, Lena grabbed my arm. It wasn't harsh, but it was enough to stop me. There are moments when nothing changes, whether you move forward or turn back. I turned. Lena was gone. I was left alone in the park. The noise hadn't faded. Somewhere, the ground was still shaking violently.
Interesting. Bench. We're just gonna go straight to the bench.
The canteen was noisy and the midday news was on the TV. Lena was late to the table. I had saved a seat. The TV volume was high, but it still couldn't be heard over the noise. Besides, the picture was static.
I can't tell if this is like post-war as
I kept
well.
seeing people shaking hands. Who was saying goodbye to whom? Who was staying? Even though I'd felt something important was happening, I couldn't tell.
Really only everything in the Wolf Cup, but keep getting most of the length. Opinion? Yeah, I mean that's a cool thing. For the YouTube video, I also been live on TikTok with an AMA, so.
As soon as she sat down, Lena said, "It's really crowded here today." We grabbed some toast, took a bite and set it down to talk. The second time Lena accidentally picked up my toast and started eating it. I didn't say anything. Lena turned to the TV and said, "These things matter." "Why?" I asked. "I'll tell you later," she said. It's strange, but that was the day I realized I was seeing Lena for the last time.
Museum.
I walked through a narrow corridor. It looked ordinary, but then I realized
Still
it
6
had
o'clock.
begun to breathe. The walls matched the rhythm of my steps, widening slightly as I moved forward. At the end of the corridor, I entered a room. This place was a space museum. I knew this moment was coming. I just didn't expect to be alone here. The planet models hanging from the ceiling were motionless. Some had broken off, fallen to the floor, and just stayed there.
The music's so
There
good.
were drawings and pictures pinned to the boards, and notes scattered across the tables. Look at these unfinished sentences that once spoke of interstellar leaps. Those arrogant notes that believed humanity would transcend its miserable limits. Now they are all suffocating in dust. Metal, paint, plastic. The thin wires hanging the planets, and all those ideas dreaming of a future in space, are turning to dust right alongside them. So this dust didn't blow in with the wind, Lena. This dust is the inside itself. The outside is gone. For me, the outside was you. When you pulled away, the world shrank to the walls of this room. This is the residue of ideals, will, and vast dreams, dissolving in disgust at themselves. They all turn into the same thing, something thin, silent, irreversible, the useless sediment of tomorrow. And there's a single word etched into the rusted surfaces of this museum, into its fallen planets, into every speck of gathered dust: disappointment.
Okay, that, Maybe I was wrong. Because now I'm getting the feeling like this is like post-war. But I don't know. My opinion keeps changing with more information.
I wanted to carry you to the stars. I tried to take you beyond this muddy earth, beyond these narrow corridors, beyond these grand ordinaries. Now I don't even have a place to return to. You trapped me inside this museum, among these dead planets, locked the door and walked away. You consumed everything, until there wasn't even a tiny patch of ground, and there's no way to describe that vast, cosmic emptiness I feel, not even a billionth of a second. As I looked at the planets, a thought crossed my mind. The idea of dying in space had always seemed peaceful to me. The signal cuts off in an instant, the sounds fall silent, everything freezes in place.
This is every intimate moment they've had that we've seen.
What about living in space? What if, while you are there, the world that sent you off with such hope slowly begins to die? What if it's not space itself, not even loneliness, but the misery of what was left behind that tightens around your throat? Maybe that's why Lena leaving doesn't feel like a separation. No one really abandoned anyone. It just became impossible to remain in the same place. Even when we used the same words, they no longer carried the same meanings. Still, I couldn't accept what had happened.
Girl, you need to go to therapy.
I think my mind kept building rooms like this everywhere because it didn't know how to say goodbye. But this space museum is a bit too much. If I stay any longer in this room without sound or color...
Okay, I don't think this is post-war.
All the lights in the universe.
I do think this is grief.
I need air, even if it burns my face as it passes. Not to breathe, for the wind. I still...
Oh, I didn't mean to do that.
The wind once passed through everything and everywhere.
It is very, yeah, it's intensely heartbreaking.
It traveled so far that, of course, it was bound to grow tired, and when the wind stopped, movement stopped too. Even the leaves stayed in place. The sounds followed the wind. They wandered, spread, and then fell silent. Only my footsteps remained. I'm still alive, and even if only my dust remains here, I have to keep moving. I always search for a way out, before I vanish, before I'm lost, before I'm forgotten. I never found it. Now I know. I don't need to search for anything. I have no choice but to accept things as they are. For once, I have to go there, to the riverside, to our secret meeting place with Lena, by my own will. The wind brushed past my face, warm and slow.
Ah! Melancholic guitar.
As
It can make me cry.
Flowers, grass, and soil filled me.
This is my favorite kind of art, like melancholic, liminal spaces.
Lena had just come out of her final exam and hurried toward me with that lightness. There was no way she had done well on that exam, and yet her eyes were shining. I asked how it went. "Don't talk, give me a cigarette," she said. The moment I bent toward my bag, she wrapped her arms tightly around my neck. And she kissed me.
What a cry!
I couldn't think about where this sudden joy arriving after months came from. Happiness didn't allow it. I couldn't ask why she had a foreign book in her room, or clothes meant for another climate in her wardrobe. I didn't want to.
Oh, maybe she moved.
For a few seconds, I completely forgot that I had lost Lena. She was very good at that. I never felt like being angry with her. Lena, I'm calling out to you from that desolate place where I thought it was no longer possible to make my voice heard. From my own silent world.
I really hope it's just that she moved and she didn't die.
Because I truly don't know what else I can do, but to hope that one day you'll come back. Maybe waiting was the only thing I could do within this pain. So I waited. The last time I saw you, you were standing right in the middle of a bridge.
No.
You know, Lena, when you are at the center of a bridge, you don't belong to anyone. The place you came from no longer calls you back, and the place you are going doesn't recognize you. And now I am right there too, in that narrow space where everything is trapped between being something and being nothing. And the darkness beneath this bridge calls out to everything left behind by the world above. That endless noise from the boiler room, the unfinished notes from the music class, the school announcements, all of it melts and flows into this water. As the voices that once sang the same song split into foreign words, as the crowds scatter, the water grows heavier and begins to rise. I can't look down into darkness below, Lena. I can't bear to watch those old sounds gathering beneath the bridge slowly disperse. The water is rising, it's touching the bridge railings, it's reaching my ankles. The water, it's so cold, it doesn't hurt.
Oh
Everything is so
no,
dark,
man!
but I can see something shimmering at the bottom of the water.
Fuck!
Our lost memories, our voices, they are down there. I'm letting myself dissolve into this heavy water. And remembering you, I finally feel a warmth inside.
Oh no! Fuck, dude! Oh, shit! Oh! Oh! Oh God! That's so fucking heartbreaking, dude. Shit, man. Oh. Oh, shit. TikTok chat is a bunch of no's. Fuck. If I get one more foreign as a non-American Yuri game that's an indie developer to cause me to cry like this after a fucking dual suicide, I'm gonna fucking lose it, dude. Oh, that was so heartbreaking.
Welcome to the abandoned.
Yeah. Fuck, dude. Oh, it was so good. Oh my God, I'm so glad I decided to get this. Fuck. Dude, that built over such a long period of time. Oh, I didn't get all the achievements? What's the achievement I'm missing? Complete the story a second time. Reminisce. Okay. Here, I'm pulling up the Steam page.
Welcome to the abandoned records division of the Valley of.
Oh, absolutely fucking heart-wrenching, dude. This game is absolutely worth it. It is $3. Please buy it. No, like, it just came out, what, yesterday? This was phenomenal. Oh my God. I mean, granted, yeah, you guys just watched me play it, but I'm back. She fell halfway asleep through episode 1. You missed a lot. Oh, dude, oh my God. You'll just have to watch the YouTube video. Fuck, dude. Yeah, it was depressed, suicidal Yuri. Umi game is 100% a studio to keep an eye on. Holy shit. If there is one more beautiful... There you go. Lose it. If there is, and I'll include a link to the game in the description below. Fuck yes, I recommend this game. Holy shit. That was so good. That was so good. Best Yuri games I've ever played. The art, the background music, atmosphere is stunning, but the writing was so mediocre. Fuck you. I got tricked into listening into an hour-long spoken letters. Pretty cool things. Yeah, fuck. I thought about that near the end, and I didn't even say it. Yeah, this was like literally just a spoken letter.
Welcome to the abandoned.
This was a spoken letter about after she lost. Ah. Granted, this is just, you know, this is my interpretation of it, but this game was a spoken interpretation or spoken letter of her own suicide letter, because this is after she ended her life after losing her lover. Oh my god, it was so fucking good though. Like genuinely one of the best games I have played all year. Oh, dude. Oh, it was so good. The music was amazing. The visuals were incredible. Every, like, Dread and Heartbreak, I feel after this is immense. Yeah, dude, it was genuinely so good. And the fact that this is another indie studio, like, obviously it wasn't like Signalis, obviously that's a much larger game, but dude, these smaller developers be fucking cooking, man. God. Oh, that was amazing. That was so good. I'll probably go back and get the last achievement on my own outside of this, but I'm glad that they reward you with achievements for not rushing through the game. Because that, I mean, it's very obvious how much it matters to them that you really feel the story. Honestly, the achievement little thing, the heart thing, crazy cool tattoo idea. I mean, that was a short game too. That was like an hour. That was so good. It was so good.